Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is going to be the intro to my beauty project pan. So I did this for the first time specifically last year. I have done similar project pans previously, like combining non-makeup items but beauty product items in my project pan, but last year I split it out specifically in a makeup project pan and a what I'm calling beauty project pan, which is things like shampoo, conditioner, lotions, that kind of stuff. And I liked it, and I want to do it again. I feel like last year I failed in some ways, so we're going to do some things a little differently this year. Number one, I'm going to do updates every month, but for this particular project, even though the intro is coming a little late in February, it's going to be a mid-month sort of update, and I am going to update monthly. I think I need to do that, even if that means that progress is slow. I will update monthly. I am keeping the list fairly small. Again, I feel like last year, I can't remember how I started, but I feel like things became unwieldy, and I was even losing track myself of what was in the project. So, without ado, here's what's in this project. This is in no particular order. I haven't written these items down. I just literally, I had them in my mind as to what I was going to pick. So I just picked them and put them in a box, and then we'll do better track as we go through this project throughout the year. So, the first item is the Good Molecules Pineapple Exfoliating Powder. We're pretty low. It's down here somewhere. It's near the bottom. I'll try and put in a photo to see better about where it's at, and I'll mark the side. This is nice. I really actually like this product. I believe there is, I can't even remember what the brand is now. There's like a fancy brand that has a version of this. There's a couple brands. It's like a powder, and then you can put it in your hand, lather on your face, and it bursts into a lather. I really like this. I see myself repurchasing this one because I think this is an affordable version. I'll kind of look and see if there is a K-Beauty version because, again, Good Molecules is not retail accessible to me. Like, I have to buy it online. But if I can find like a in-person version in Canada that's like similar price range, I'll try that instead. But yeah, I really like this one. I got this in a Lucky Box a couple of years ago. I guess on the exfoliation realm, this is the Vanilla Bean Noel Exfoliating Body Scrub from Bath & Body Works. It's mostly done. Like, we don't have a whole lot left here, and I just want to finish it out, even though it's wildly out of season at this point. I also think that this one it's not super scrubby. It's more like, I don't know, I feel like the scrub that I have in the pot is more scrubby, and I've talked about this. These aren't products that I generally gravitate towards. And I have another one that's in a pot. It's like a coffee scent. It's Halloween themed, so again, wildly out of theme for use all year round, but it's coffee scent, so whatever. But yeah, I kind of only ever want to keep one of these around. Again, I like to have one, but it's not something that I would need multiples of. So I do want to finish this out. I did finish out a body scrub last year, so we're just kind of keep moving on those products. This is something, actually pineapple, we're kind of like, I just noticed we went from a pineapple scrub to a pineapple mask. This container fell apart. They're all over the place, so let's just finish these. These are the Pineapple Brightening Jelly Mask from the brand Masquerade, which I believe is a Canadian brand. Out of all the different mask products I've tried from this brand, I really like this one. I got a lot of these through, I forget the name, Topbox, through Topbox, and I didn't really care for any of them. I didn't really hate any of them. I didn't really like any of them, but this one I actually like, and I do feel like it works. There's something about it that does feel like it brightens when you use it. And these little packets I can use twice. One packet's too much for my face, so I split it up and use it twice. We are going to try really, really hard to not let this become the Crest White Strips of 2026. So I technically have 6 uses here. So again, if I can use one per month over the next 3 months, that would be amazing because that would be 2 uses in a month. So that's what we're aiming for to finish these out. I wouldn't repurchase them specifically because as much as I do like them and I think they work in terms of brightening, it's not really an effect that I'm like super stoked about, like that I really, really feel like I need. If anything, I feel like as I'm getting older, I want smoothing and moisturizing. I think I poked my finger. Do I have a splinter in my finger from something? I don't know. Anyway, tangent. Yeah, I just feel like for masks. I can see myself buying sheet masks again. I've talked about that, but I need to like calm myself on that and buy like one box or one packet, like one set, and then leave it at that until I finish it. I think previous years when I started getting into the sheet masks, I started getting a little overboard and I bought way too many, but we already know that. So let's move into some other items here. I have one fragrance item at this point. Again, this is a Bath & Body Works. Wow, we are kind of like, we had like alternating Bath & Body Works products. This is the, sorry, will you focus? Stay focused, please. The Key West coconut watermelon. Very similar to the cucumber and melon scent, but a little fresher. Obviously this is old. It's the old packaging. And yeah, so I just want to finish this out. I like this scent. I would buy this scent again. I know it has come up since in body care, and it's a nice scent. It's a nice light. It's tropically, but not too tropically. Also fresh enough that I can use all year round. Again, I'll insert a picture of where this is sitting at and draw a line on it so you can see. But I would say looking at it, it's about halfway. It's just below the white label on the front. So yeah, it's the only fragrance we're going with so far in this project. Like I said, I want to keep it simple, and that fragrance I can use in multiple ways. I don't mind using it on myself, and I don't mind using it as a room spray. Again, I think the scent will carry me through a good chunk of the year, so I'm happy about that. Next up, we are going to try our hand cream. So this is the Super Egg This Moment hand cream. This came in my lucky bag last year, and I talked about it. It's kind of like the most disappointing item for me, just because it's an item that I wouldn't normally use, and I don't feel like I appreciate it as much as I should. Because it is an expensive and fancy hand cream, and that's just not my vibe. But yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm just opening it up to smell it. Yeah, it's kind of got I don't know. So this packaging is super annoying. I think this is why this was in lucky bags and people didn't really love it, because it's really hard to like squeeze. Maybe it's just my tiny weak hands. It's very lightly scented, which is very different than the hand creams that I was using from Bath & Body Works. So yeah, we're going to try and finish this. The only thing that's kind of annoying about this, I can't see through this at all, even if I put it up to a light. So we're just going to have to go with weights on this little guy. So this is similar to what I was doing last year with that EOS lip balm. This is, if it will focus, a Jouer lip balm. I don't like it. I feel like it's very thin. It doesn't feel like it really moisturizes, and it's got like a rosy, like floral scent to it. I hate lip products with super florally scents. I shouldn't say I hate, because I do have one of those L'Oreal lip glosses. I mean, I would prefer if the scent was different, but it doesn't bother me. I feel like because that one dissipates, whereas this one doesn't really dissipate. And again, I don't like the feel of this on my lips. So I think I didn't finish my sentence earlier. I'm going to use this like I used the EOS lip balm. I'm going to use this on my feet. I have already started. Again, I haven't weighed any of this. I haven't measured anything. But, I mean, there's not a whole lot left on this. So yeah, that's where we're sitting at right now. Next up, I have this. I bought this when my hair was really, really blonde. It's this shade reviving treatment. It's supposed to help like take the brass out of blonde hair. I am just going to use it to use it. It's kind of like a conditioner as well. So yeah, intensely nourishes, brash banisher system. I'm just going to use it to use it. What does it say? Directions. After using the Ever Pure Blonde Brass Banisher shampoo, apply to towel dried hair. Leave on for 3 to 5 minutes. Rinse thoroughly. Towel dried hair and then rinse. That's not going to happen. I'm going to use it like a conditioner. And we'll see how that goes. I just want to finish it. I don't feel like I really need this right now. I will get my hair bleached again. Probably not anytime soon. Again, the whole move thing, it's not cheap. And there's certain things that I have to prioritize paying for, and bleaching my hair right now, I can see myself doing it maybe like June. Like maybe late May, early June is probably when, if and when I will bleach it this year, that's probably around when I'll look to do it. But yeah, I want to finish this guy out. Again, I can't see through this, which is super annoying, but it's pretty full. It's probably like up around here. It's probably about 2/3 full. And speaking of hair products, this is similar to like the Dry Bar Triple Sec. In a sense, I don't really know what the point of this product is. and also it's annoying to use. It's the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap. It's a little bit like the Olaplex number 3? Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to wet your hair, but you're supposed to do it overnight and then you, I think, rinse it off in the morning. And for me, that's a pain in the butt because I normally, 9 times out of 10, I wash my hair at night. And if I am washing my hair in the morning, it's because like I just went to bed. Like it's like I'm not doing something like this. I'm just going to bed and I'll wash it in the morning. So yeah, I just want to finish this. I wouldn't purchase this product. I think I got this as like a 100-point perk or just like a sample add-on. And then speaking of samples, I do have 2 samples here. So I'm going to kind of use this project to work through some of my samples, but instead of doing like a pile of samples, I'm going to be a bit more specific in what I pull out. So I did pull this one out. This is a shampoo, I believe, from Kerastase. So we'll finish this guy, and then hopefully by the next update. And then same with this. We'll try and finish this by the next update. So this one is the Dr. Dennis Gross Fill and Repair Eye Cream. So it's a little sample of an eye cream. So yeah, including those, let me just count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Assuming this is one item. So I have 10 items in this project, 8 that are sort of quote unquote permanent full size, and then we'll kind of fill in 1 or 2 samples as each month goes by. So yeah, I also filmed this in a little different, filmed it down here because I just finished filming my makeup empties, and which I don't know what order videos will go up, but I was already set up, so I was like, let's just film this. I don't think I'll film this series in this mode going forward. I'll film it like I normally do, where I'm in front of the camera. I just didn't feel like doing my makeup. And like I said, this was already set up and I just wanted to get this video filmed. I'm so far behind, but guys, I feel like I'm really catching up. I think you guys can tell I'm catching up. I'm back. I'm getting back in the game. Slowly but surely, we're getting back in the game. So if you like this video, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.